Alrighty, hello guys, welcome your faces back to another video on this game. This is obviously Sprocket, and you guys have asked for this tank a lot. And if you guys are wondering what the tank is, it is actually the MAUS. So let's go ahead and get on with it, shall we? I do just want to say before this video begins, I appreciate all of your guys' support in this new game. Like, I am overwhelmed with the amount of support that I am getting for this, and I appreciate you guys so much. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of the video. Okie dokie, so first things first, we're gonna go ahead and try and get the diameter, or the dimensions right. So, the length of the MAUS was 10.2 meters long. That is actually the longest you can actually make it in this game. That is actually pretty insane, isn't it? Then it's 3.7 meters wide, so here we go, 3.7, there we go, awesome. That is pretty big, hot diggity dog. Then the height of this thing, the actual height of the MAUS itself, apparently is something like 3.6. Alright, so 3.6. We're gonna have to make this, yeah, a lot taller, I think. So, as it stands, how tall is this thing altogether? I don't think we've actually got anything that tells us. We have to go through all of them. So, lower, the height of the bottom bit is actually 0.7. The bit upper is actually 0.3. And then, I guess the turret itself would be... okay, so we're going to make this thing about 1. No, we're going to make the bottom bit 2 meters. And then we're going to make the turret itself 1 meter tall. And hopefully that'll end up looking about right. Okay, so let's go to the height of the lower bit, and we'll actually make this bit, what, 1.7? 1.7? That is... this thing is huge! This thing is actually massive. And the thing that we have to work out about this as well is that this isn't actually it either. This actually isn't it. Because realistically, what we need to do is we need to make the middle section a lot smaller, because the tracks actually take up a hell of a lot of the bottom of the tank. So, we need to actually decrease this width all the way back down to, let's say, 1.5. There we go. And then we need the tracks themselves to fit the rest of it. So, let's say this is 1.5. We need it to be 3.7. Let me figure that out. Okay, so that means the tracks have to be 2.2. Okay, I did have to calculate that because it is, what, 4 o'clock in the morning when I'm making this? Anyway, the track width on each side has to be half of that. So let's go ahead and do that. And there we go, that's how wide the tracks actually have to be. And to be honest with you, that doesn't actually look that bad. I think that's probably okay. Okay, so let's say that is done. We then need the bit on the top to actually come out. So go back to the base. There we go. We need the upper this thing to actually be really wide. We want it to go out to the edges. So at the moment, that is, how big is that? Width 1.5 plus 1.2. That is not enough. It needs to be way bigger than that, right? What? Now I'm a tad confused. So essentially what happened here was the width of the actual beast itself is this bit right here, okay? And then the extrusion is 1.5, but I guess it actually has to be 1.1 because I think this is counting like on each side, which actually makes sense now in my head. Sorry, I had to work that out. Yeah. Anyway, let's continue. Okay, so straight on with the turret, let's go ahead and figure this out. So we need the midsection, the height to be 1 meter tall. That is essentially that tall, and that doesn't seem big enough. So we're going to go back to the hull, and we're going to make the upper bit very small. Here we go, 0.3, it's actually going to be... Actually, no, 0.3, that's fine. We need the lower bit to be 0.2. There we go, 0.2 instead. That means the turret can be a little bit taller, and I think that makes sense. So 1.2 plus 3, that's 1.5, and we need it to be how tall? 3.6. Okay. Okay, it can't be that tall. I wish I'm on Wikipedia to figure this out, but anyway, we want this to be taller, so we actually want it to be, let's go with 1.5, that's fine. And then this is 0.3, but we'll just make this 0.5. And then this actually needs to be 1.6 meters tall, so we're going to go with that. Here we go. Where is it? Height of the midsection, 1.6. And that is it right there. Okay, that looks pretty weird, but we'll roll with it. Okay, so the turret itself does actually reach all the way out to the edges. It reaches in quite a bit too, though, so we actually have to do this. That's fine. And then I guess the front of it is pretty round, but we don't really know how to do that properly. So we'll leave that like that for now. That's okay. The rear end is actually a lot longer, so we need the midsection to be a lot longer as well. There we go. Don't know how big it is, but quite big. Quite big. Let's make this a little bit smaller. There we go. And we'll actually make it go backwards. So it goes all the way to the back. There we go. Okie dokie. Alright, does it go even further? Yes. Oh god. Oh, yeah, okay. Very close, but yeah, not quite. Right, so that's pretty good. And it does actually take up most of the tank. So we need the midsection to be longer or the front section. No, we just need the midsection to be way longer. Okay, it's going to be that big. There we go. That seems to make sense to me. Moving forwards, there we go. Awesome sauce. And that actually seems to be about the right size, I think. Alright, so we're going to get rid of these. There we go. We don't want the cheeks. And I think I want it to go, I think I want this to actually go pretty much all the way down, which makes sense. There we go. Cool. Okie dokie then. Going back to the start, we need to figure out all of these pieces. So essentially on this thing, we need it to, like, angle this bit a bit more. The front of it is only a little bit flat for a second, but that's fine. Let me go here. We're going to get rid of the fenders because I don't think we really need them up there. Not going to lie. But yeah, okay, right. We need to figure out how to move this section. So it's the midsection. Here we go. Let's find the lower. It's the lower bit. The front bit needs to angle itself backwards. So height? No. How do I do that? How do I do it? Slant? It's not slant. Okay, it's not that. Height, front. Okay, that's underneath. No, we want the... What? We want the top bit. We want this bit moving. How do I do that? Oh, okay, it's the front offset. Here we go. So that actually needs to go like that. Kind of. Yes, I guess. Essentially all the way up to the top. So we need it to be pretty much level all the way to the top. And that's how the MAUS kind of looks. I'm not sure how I'm supposed to make this sort of fit. Because we obviously need this to come across the top of the tracks. We need all of that to work, but yeah, this doesn't work this way. What we actually need to do is we need to lower this down into where the tracks are. Although the tracks are going to be huge, but we need to lower this down, and then this section right here is going to be the pit that goes over the top. That makes sense. So, the height of the lower bit needs to come all the way down until we reach the top of this. There we go, pretty much like that. Okay, interesting. And that means that the height of this is now 0.5. So we have to add a meter to the upper bit. Here we go, 1.5. Here we go. 1.5. There we go, awesome. We need this to fit, so this is going to come back out this way. Awesome sauce, very good. Very good indeedy. We then need this to come up if we can, but we can't because the offset. Where is the offset? It's gone. It is gone. There we go. Alright, so that's it. That's it. Alright, good. We're gonna bring this back out to there. I don't know whether the sides are flat. I guess they are. There we go. Alright. Weird looking so far. Alright, I've just raised it up a little bit so the tracks are actually on show now, which makes sense. I'm gonna go straight to mobility and we're gonna go straight into the tracks. We're gonna change the suspension to be this stuff. Actually, yeah, just like that. And I don't know whether they actually used that, but we're gonna go with it anyway. We're also going to go with interlevered, purely because reasons and things. And if we can, we need the width of it to be pretty big. In fact, massive. The idler also needs to be, like, huge too. There we go. And the road wheels... The road wheels? The return rollers? Why did I say road wheels? Need to be massive as well. There we go. Alright, fantastic. So far, so good, I guess. Okie dokie then, back to the turret. Let's go for firepower. We'll go to heavy manlets and we'll figure out which one of these we actually want. And I actually think it's this one, to be totally honest with you guys. I think it is that one that we want. I need to figure out how to make it fit in more, but we'll do that eventually. So the main armament on this gun is a 128mm. So we go to cannon, we go to caliber, 128mm, and that is it. I don't know how long the barrel is or anything like that, but we'll figure it out. Okie dokie, barrel length is actually 7 meters long. That's 23 feet long. That is That is mad. What the heck? Okay, right. So, end of the gun is going to have one of these. It's just going to look boring like that. That's fine. We need to figure out how long this already is. We're going to make this a meter just so it's easier. There we go. That's a meter long. And then the length of this bit needs to be 4. Oh my god. Okay. So that's 4 meters. Okay. We need it to be an extra 3. So that's 4, 5, 6, 7 meters long. That is this big. That's that big. That is huge. That's so huge. Alright, well, I don't really know how wide the actual barrel itself needs to be, but we're going to make it a little bit bigger than this because reasons and things. So let's just make it a little bit wider. Start thickness is going to be a bit bigger. There we go. We'll go with 40. End thickness is going to be a little bit bigger too. We'll go with 35. And that looks, I guess that looks okay. It's not like massive on the tank itself, but in fact, actually, let's go with start thickness 70 instead. That seems to make more sense. And then caliber was 128, sorry, we need to leave that. And then end thickness of this, a little bit bigger. Alright, we'll roll with that. I don't really know how to make this work, because, like, this isn't really what the front of it looked like. It's obviously a much taller tank, so it actually brings this up all the way up to here. And then it goes, like, a little angle, and then it goes back, but, I can't seem to do that, to be honest. Like, if I drag this forwards, it doesn't really give us the right shape. Because this still needs to come up, but I can't do that. I can't actually make it do that. So, we're just going to have to leave it as is for now. Also, the tracks obviously went up into the tank as well. And on this one, we can't do that either, which, yeah, really sucks. Oh, also, something that I did just notice as well. We need this turret to go forwards just a little touch, like this. We then need to go back to this, and this was actually angled on the tank. So, we're going to do that like that. That seems to make sense to me. Then there was a big barrel here and stuff, and yeah, that's cool. Alrighty, so how about we actually just make this thing work as is, and we'll just see if we can actually make it work to begin with. We'll have the driver right in the middle because reasons and things. We'll have the gunner sight above the gun, because that does actually make sense. There we go, very good. The gun is okay as it is, and that is all fine. Antennas, I would imagine that there wasn't any, but there might have been some, so we'll just whack them on the back anyway. Actually, no, we won't. We won't have any antennas, that's fine. Stowages, I'm not sure where I would put them, I'm not going to lie, so we're going to leave those out too. Crew hatches, we will put a big crew hatch somewhere on the back, purely just so you can actually get inside of this thing. Obviously, it didn't really have it though, but we'll have a big crew hatch right here. Just so you can actually get in if you need to. Alright, very good. We're then going to go to utilities. No, we're not. Anti-infantry. No, we don't need any of these things. Where's the fuel? Like, where's the extra fuel at? I don't even know. Engine? Vents? No. Transmission? Fuel. Here it is. So we actually need a massive barrel. We need a huge barrel. That is just not big enough. That's too small. That's tiny. So we'll actually go with 2 of these, I guess. There we go. The diameter's wrong. But we'll go with 2 of those guys. If I can, we'll add another 2 underneath. Just to make up for it. A little bit. There we go. Well, there we go. No, that's fine. Let's move these up a touch. There we go. And then move these up a touch. Okie dokie. And there we go. Alright, that doesn't look too bad. Alright, we gotta go with the German wheels too. So go straight back to tracks. Go to the Sprocket mount. No, actually, these things. It's gonna look like a German tank. So we're gonna go with the... these wheels, like these ones, because I believe the Germans use these ones, but I really don't know. I feel like I see these on German tanks, but I could be completely wrong. And I might be, but it doesn't matter, that's fine. Alright, cool. I don't even know if this thing will move. Engine, we are severely underpowered at the moment. That's interesting. I mean, this tank in real life weighed 188 tons. So I feel like it might have been underpowered in real life too. Alright, its power to weight ratio was 6.4 horsepower per ton, so let's go to layout and we'll figure this out. So, per ton we have 0.5 horsepower at the moment. Our displacement actually has to go up a lot, because of reasons and things, and yes, it was 6.4, so if we take it up to, I guess a 2 litre makes sense, but let's go with a 2.5, and we might be able to get the right sort of power out of this. 6.5? Yeah, that's pretty much it. Very good. Max RPM, let's go ahead and whack this up to that. There we go, max RPM is perfect. Lower this down to half, which is what I've been told to do, so we'll do that. Actually, 700. You can type these in, by the way, which is interesting. There we go. And then the power output, I don't know whether I put this to max. I think I do. Let's just do it. 400. There we go. Very good. Awesome. That makes it 11, though. That makes it 11. So we can actually make the displacement smaller. Which is fine, actually. Let's just make it down to 6.4. That's what it was. Alright, awesome. So, we are going to be slow, which the real thing probably was. Let's see if it works. Oh my god. Okay, we barely move, and that is all down to the suspension, I'm pretty sure. So let's go back to the tracks. We'll go to the suspension. Go to the suspension, have heavy ones, and yeah, we don't want the width of them to be that big, do we? Not really. We want them to go back inside. So, road wheels, width, here we go, bring them back in to about there. And then bring the other bits in, the rollers. Here we go, width of those. Bring them in as well. A little bit bigger. There we go, awesome. And then what we'll do, suspension, we'll make it very, very strong. Very strong. Rest angle, we'll actually make it taller. Just a little bit. And then the dampener, I don't know. Alright, go. Okay, no, it moves. Oh my god, it actually moves. Amazing. Okay, right. It doesn't look the best, obviously, but we're going to go for, like, the main ways, or the main... I don't know what I'm even saying right now. Anyway, let's add some crew hatches, and hopefully it'll look pretty good. So we'll have a crew hatch right there. We'll have a crew hatch right here as well. Okay, as long as it's in the center. Very good. Antennas we will not be putting on this thing. View hatches we will be. We'll actually just add random ones everywhere, because this thing was huge. We'll actually put them a little bit further back. Right, okay. Stowages. These can't really be added to the tank. There's nowhere to put them. There is nowhere to put them. Also, why am I so far forwards? There we go. Alright, good. Lights. Alright, I'm assuming this thing did have lights, so we'll put those on. Utilities. I don't really know what to do with these, but we'll put some... Oh my god, look at how tiny they are. Oh, they're so small. Alright, we'll have a bunch of those. There we go. Put those on. We'll actually put these on as well. There we go. We'll have just one set of those somewhere. Right in the middle. Underneath the turret. Doesn't make sense to put them there, actually. Can we put them on the back? Oh, there we go. Right there. Very good. Bucket and spade and hand grenade. Let's put those on the back too. Okay, very good. And that looks alright. Okay, as for these things. God, I don't know what to do with these. I don't know. I don't know how to make this thing look pretty. It's impossible. It's impossible. Alright, do that bit. There we go. Attach the bits onto the back also. We'll put them right there. We'll put some on the very back as well at the bottom. Okay, good. And that's fine. Alright, how do I make this thing look pretty? I don't even know. I know a lot of you guys are going to be upset because this does not look like the real tank itself. Not amazing, anyway. But I like it. I like it. We've tried our best, and this is what we've came up with. Which is fine, you know, for now. Until we get new parts and new changes and things. This is okay. I'm just adding random parts. Don't know whether you guys noticed. Don't know whether you guys noticed. Alright, that could go there. That could go there. Okay, we'll add some of these pieces. Right there. Okay, awesome. Another few pieces at the back also. Alright, let's put those on angled like so. Very good. And then we're actually going to put some patches of this. So they're going to go there like that. Awesome sauce. These are going to go here like this. Very good. And then we're actually going to put some right there. Okay, cool. Good. Did the MAUS actually have like a second gun? I think it did, didn't it? So what if we somehow managed to put one of these on there? I don't know if we can turn this at all. But it'd be cool if we could pretend that this log was a gun. But unfortunately, I don't think that's possible. Also, if I did put this log here, can we put a log on top of it? No, we can't. That's annoying. Alright, cool. Get rid of this. That's fine. Alright, what is this thing? Looks like a bit of decoration to me. Okie dokie. Let's put this right in the center. Very good. Decoration added. It wasn't even in the center. There we go. Decoration added. Beautiful. I'm just adding bits of riveted stuff at the moment. We're just literally putting it everywhere. So, yes, if you're wondering what these things are, they're just randomly riveted pieces that are going on all over the shop because why not? I can't seem to put this on the back. But that's okay. Alright, good. I don't know whether to put any on the side of the turret or on the side of the actual thing itself, because reasons and things. But we are going to put some on the front of this because I like the idea of that. That is actually as big as it goes, which is a tad annoying because I want it to be bigger. But we'll attach those right there. That's awesome. Yeah. All right. Cool. Good. Cool. Good and stuff. All right. Let's attach this piece as well if we can. I can't seem to attach this to the sides. It has to go on the top. Alright, we'll put another one on. That's fine. Alright, good. Crew hatches. We're not going to add any more of those. Although, actually, we should. We should totally add one at the front. I'm assuming there was not one there. But, we're going with it. Actually, we're not. We're not rolling with that. We'll put it up here instead. Here we go. On both sides. Away in and out of the tank. Awesome. Right, okay. Quickly. Mobility. Tracks. Yes. Spare tracks, yes. We're going to put a row of them, which are absolutely ginormous, across the front. Okay, here we go. That is actually pretty spectacular. Very, very cool. Bam. Whack those on there. That looks fantastic. Driver view window, we're going to bring it down. These things, we're going to bring them down as well. Awesome. Yeah, totally works. Livery, let me go ahead and quickly put one of these on, and that doesn't look too bad. Alright, we're going to put the little German symbol on it as well, so we're going to go ahead and just put it on the side of here, because why not? There we go. Right click it and change it to this, and I think we'll actually make it a lot bigger. There we go. Like that. That is... yeah, that's good. There we go, on both sides. Awesome sauce. This thing should actually move upwards a little bit, and I like it. I think we've done... It's very bland and very boring, and I'm not sure how I could fix that at the moment, but... I guess if we wanted extra armor and stuff, we could actually put some of these on the sides or on the sides of the turret. That would be pretty cool, actually. Let's do that. Here we go. Side of the turret is going to have some tracks, because reasons. Here we go. We're actually going to put some back here as well. There we go. Very good. And I'm only doing this on one side, apparently. Damn it. Okay, right. Here we go. Fenders. No, tracks. Alright. Don't really enjoy the camera in this game, I'm not going to lie. But there we go, those are on. Very good. Make this two-sided. Yep, there we go. And then this as well. Bam! Alright, very cool. We got it on both sides. That is awesome. Yes! Okie dokie. So as for the tracks on the bottom, I think what we might be able to do is we might be able to hide them a little bit using these things. However, these are very, very small and they don't really come out to the right place because the tracks are too wide. I can't even put these on, even if I wanted to. I can't do it. It's too wide. It is too wide, and I can't change them because I don't think we should. We can put it here, but that's just not good enough. It won't work. So I guess that is how it's going to have to stay. Unfortunately, with the limitations of the game right now, this is the best I feel like I might be able to do. There is probably a way of making this bit shorter, but in my head I can't come up with it. Again, it is 4:30 in the morning, so I shouldn't be making this video. But I am anyway. Anyway, right. Can we have more lights? No. Utilities. Maybe we could add something like this somewhere. I'm just thinking of adding things because I don't feel like there's enough detail on this thing. And I'm not really too sure where things could go. We'll put those there. That seems fine. Logs on the side would be pretty cool, but again, this thing probably didn't have them. I would assume it didn't, actually. So let's get rid of that. What about these? Can I somehow overlap these over the tracks? Where did I even put that? Where did it go? Where are you? I don't know where that thing just went. I have no idea where that thing just went. If I put this here... Alright, it fits. Yeah, you know what? We'll do this along the bottom. Why not? I'll do it. Wait, actually, don't use the bumpy bits. We are not going to use these. No, 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 no. Get rid of all of those. We can actually make these go on there, and if we make the tracks a little bit shorter in terms of their width, we'll be able to sort of hide the top of the tracks a little bit, and it'll make it look a little bit more authentic, I would assume. Just a little bit anyway, just a tiny, tiny bit. And if it's a tiny, tiny bit more authentic, then I am a tiny, tiny bit more happy. And there we go. Hopefully we've done that on both sides. It's not on both sides. Why isn't it on both sides? I had it checked. Damn it. All right, we're going to have to put all of those on again. On the sunny side. Why aren't I working on this side? I don't know. You know what we're going to do as well? We're actually going to add more crew because we can. And one of them is going to be... well, actually, what don't we have? We've got a driver, we've got a gunner. We don't have a radio dude, so we'll put a radio guy in there. We'll have them be on max efficiency, because why not? You know, they've got all the space in the world inside of there, so there we go. Very good. Okay, so that's what it looks like so far, which, you know, isn't the best, but if we go to the mobility and we change the tracks to be a tiny little bit smaller, like so, then we can actually hide them a little bit, and I think that actually works. I think that works a little bit. So, right, let's jump on to the armor real quick, because this thing had pretty decent armor. The turret front, okay, so let's go to the turret armor. Turret front, this bit actually had 220 mil of armor. We cannot do that in this game, at least at mid-war. And unfortunately, I am in mid-war, so that's it. We're going to go ahead and do this, because we have cheeks on this thing, but that's okay. And the roof of it's also going to be the same. Alright, very good. There we go. Turret side and rear. So the turret side is actually 200 mil. So we're going to make this maximum. The roof of it, I'm not sure it actually says what the roof of it's going to be, but we'll just make it as armored as possible. The rear of it, how much was the rear? 200 mil. Yeah, okay, 200 mil everywhere. Very good. Okay, good. Go to the hull, and we'll figure out the armor here. Armor! Let's figure this out. So, the hull front is 200 mil. So, front, 200 mil. Front strip, 200 mil. Lower, 200 mil. There we go. Sides, 180. Okay. We can't get 180, so it's 140. Very good. Rear, the rear of it was actually only 150. Which is something we still can't do. We can't even do the rear. Okay, right. So that's it. Fully armored. The belly of it, we're just going to make it max as well. There we go. Awesome. And that's it. Good. Fully armored. Stocked up on ammo. Alright, let's just put all the ammo in it. There we go. All the ammo. There we go. Very good. We now weigh 280 tons. That's too heavy. Oh, that's with all the armor as well, isn't it? It is. That's with all of the armor as well. That's with no ammo. Oh, God. Alright, 30 rounds of that. 30 rounds of this. 30 rounds of this. And 30 rounds of this. Just because of the game, we're actually gonna... Oh, we don't even have an elevation rate. Ah! We can't make that stronger, can we? We can't make this stronger. So we can't even aim it up or down. For reasons... Yeah. That's annoying. That is annoying. Okay. It's easier to rotate the cannon the closer the center of mass is to the pivot, the blue line. It's there. It's at it. There's what? It's literally touching it. Does that change anything? Let's have a little look. 0.4. Alright, thickness. Can I make this thinner? And then does it work? 0.3. Thinner? We can't have a 20 mil 0.6? No! No! It actually elevates now, but that is a really thin gun for a mouse. Mouse! Right, okay. I mean, it works, but, like, that's 15 mil. That's just not right. It's just not right. Anyway, we need to work on this. So we actually need to go back to the armor, and we need to figure that out. So, armor. The rear is actually not going to be protected very much at all. We're going to go 50. We're going to go 50, 50, 50. There we go. That lowered it by nothing. The sides is actually going to be 100 mil. And 100 mil. There we go. That lowered it a lot. The lower section is going to be a lot lower. There we go. Midsection. Upper. Okay, that really didn't do very much. The belly. Okay. How much did it actually weigh? It weighed 180. Oh. Okay, so actually, realistically, all of these could go up to max. And we still won't get up to the max value that we need. Okay, so then we do the roof or the belly. So we'll go with roof. Up to 188. And that's it. We'll go with that. Alright, we got lots of armor. We're ready to go. Okay, can it still move? Mobility. Engine. Underpowered. It is now currently underpowered. Even though it's got Oh no, this needs to change again. Yes, it does. Displacement bigger. It needs to be 6.4. There we go, 6.4. Very good. Right. Lower this down to 3333. There we go. Awesome. And then that is half, so my brain doesn't do maths. Help me. Just as I thought. 1650. Yes. Okay, can I even type that in? 1650. Very good. Oh god, my brain at this time in the morning is not it. Also, we need exhaust on this thing somewhere, and we currently don't have any. I don't know where it is on this tank. We're going to put it down here. We're just going to shove it on down there. I know it's off a... What? It's not, actually. I was going to say it's off a Tiger 1, but it's not. Because this is the MAUS. Yes. Alright. Anyway, displacement is 2.77. Let's go back to this. It's going to be slow. That is fine. Let's go. Come on, you beast! Alright, let's just make it stronger just for reasons. Also, tracks. Suspension. Rest angle a lot higher. There we go. There we go. Guys, we're doing things. Amazing. Missing component. Radio antenna. Does it need one? Does it actually need one? I didn't think it did. I don't think it needed one. And it doesn't fit anywhere. We can't put one on here, unfortunately. No, I mean, we can put it at the front, but let's just add tiny ones. There we go, tiny little antennas. Alright, so, currently works. Good. We weigh the right amount. Our base is good. Our mobility is good. Our firepower is skinny as heck, but it works. Maybe. Right, go. Our turret no longer turns very quickly. Is that because of all the armor? Possibly. I don't know how quickly it turns IRL, but probably pretty slow, right? Okay, Centurion, we are going up against you. Let's go. Can we take a hit? Shoot at me. Shoot me. Shoot me. I will shoot you. Okay, we need a new one. Hold on. Alright, shoot me. Hold on, wait. There we go. Alright, bit of a challenge because he's over there. Alright, shoot me. Alright, he's coming. He's coming. You gonna shoot me? Are you gonna? Okay, it bounced off. Very good. Does it bounce off him? It did. Because I missed, sort of. I missed, kind of. Alright, shoot me again. Come on. You won't. Alright, good. Our armor is doing its job, guys. Alright, and die. There we go. Alright. Hot diggity dog. Wow. I love this thing already. Okay, so obviously I haven't done the most accurate representation of this tank at all, but I really like the way it turned out in the end anyway. I think we've done an alright job with it, to be totally honest with you. And if you guys think otherwise, let me know in the comments down below. I honestly think the front is not the right shape, but I don't know how to make the right shape in this game, unfortunately. There are a few limitations that are in the game, and I feel like shaping the front might be one of them. Although that might just be me. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and say thank you guys very much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.